recording me live. Say what's up to YouTube.
I want it to be known that the edits in this video are not to make fun of anyone that has passed on. I, Hot Tie Hair, would not play with death. All moments are real, and is here to show different perspectives on the little thing that we call life.
Yeah. But look, killer husband realizes his wife is still breathing. That sounds insane. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, that gonna be late as shit. That gonna be feeling late as shit. I ain't even gonna hold.
In the early morning hours of Valentine's Day 2019, a woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisles of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. As Olivia exited the store with the roses in her cart, she was unaware that in less than 40 minutes, she would be dead. A horrible consequence of so-called toxic love. The police would find her on her bedroom floor in a quiet neighborhood in Beaumont, Texas. 11 minutes earlier, her loving husband Chris dialed 911.
Beaumont 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Olivia! Please, hurry. Customer take the gun.
Tell me what's going on.
Spatter all over the walls. The paramedics arrived, and while they tended to Olivia, the police secured the area. Officer Butler had...
Wait, what the fuck happened? Hold on, my fault. I was fixing my whole setup just now, and that joint just fucked me all up. He tried to take the gun from her, and it shot?
by a familiar face. 40-year-old...
I'm at home. My wife been shot in the head.
Please, somebody shot in the head.
My wife, please.
Tell me, where is she shot?
In the head.
I know that dicked him. He was sick when he said where again, bro. I know he was like,
What the fuck?
in the bro. He was pissed.
Where in the head?
But it's like,
okay,
I tried to take it and it went off.
Head.
I tried to take it and it went off.
Okay. I want you to...
It's a bad job, bro.
Tended to Olivia, the police secured the area. Officer Butler had Chris walk him through the events leading up.
She is very gorgeous to me.
Up to the shooting.
What happened? We had a disagreement, and I say, baby, if you're not working with me, you're working against me. I say, we've been doing this. My 19-year-old stepdaughter was 8. My 11-year-old was 1. I say, Olivia, we can't get it together. We can't be together. Okay. We got several. And I say, I just want a divorce. And her reaction was, she got the gun. I said, give me the gun. She like, I don't remember which hand. I'm like, give me that gun. What is you doing? Stop trying to scare me. I took it. So when you grabbed it, went off? She yanked. I grabbed it and she yanked back. And the gun went off. Okay. The gun went off.
Chris's story immediately set off red flags. How could such a large man be overpowered by his significantly smaller wife? Chris dropped to his knees in anguish, but there were no tears as he asked Officer Butler if he could go check on Olivia.
Mr. Butler, I got help. No. You don't need to go in there, okay? Is she alive? Yeah, she is. She is? Is she alive, Mr. Butler? Please don't tell me she's alive if she's not. Yeah, when I saw her, she was. She was talking? She wasn't talking. Is she breathing? It looked like she was breathing, yeah. Ooh, good. Don't go in there, sir. Sir, I need you to stay.
Bro, he look a little crazy in the mid. Who he look like? He look like OJ, bro.
She alive and she not. When I saw her, she was. She was talking? She wasn't talking.
He look like OJ in the mid. No bullshit.
Okay. Is she breathing? It looked like she was.
That's 20 now.
Ooh, good. Don't go in there, sir. Sir, I need you to stay right here with me, okay? And calm down. Calm down?
Upon learning that Olivia was still breathing, Chris's reaction seemed strangely devoid of...
Bro bitching because he cooked. He know he cooked.
relief, or happiness. Another red flag for Officer Butler. Back inside the home, Olivia's wounds proved to be fatal, and just after 9 a.m., she was pronounced dead. Officers searched the rest of the home and noticed that in addition to the surveillance cameras installed on the exterior of the house, there were 2 more cameras mounted in the living room, monitoring the interior of the house as well. They also discovered the gun that Olivia was shot with, a 9mm pistol covered in blood. However, they found it strange that the gun was in a different room from where the shooting took place. If Olivia was holding the gun when it went off, how did it end up in a different room? The only logical answer was that Chris must have moved it. Following this discovery, the officers decided that the best course of action was to detain Chris until they had a better understanding of what really happened. As Chris was getting handcuffed, his 19-year-old daughter, Ariel, arrived at the house. She had already been contacted by Chris, who told her what had happened. She was clearly devastated. While the officers tried to console Ariel, Chris was escorted to the back of a police cruiser. Lead Detective Mendy Freeman and Sergeant Yvette Barrero of the Forensics Unit arrived at the residence and were immediately caught up to speed.
According to him, she grabs a 9mm in their bedroom. She did that. He claims he reached for the gun to try to get it from her.
Honestly, within the first couple minutes, what other scenario could come from this, bro? Not many others, bro. Bro's cooked, bro. He's cooked. He's out of here, bro.
He reached for it.
Back it up. Back it up.
At that moment, Olivia's sister Angela arrived at the scene, and Ariel once again broke out into hysterics.
Like, it's literally like he said what he did. At this point,
all of the evidence was collected and sent to the crime lab. Chris was brought down to the station where they took photos of his hands still covered in blood.
I just want to see how they gonna make it
They're waiting
to
for
be
the lead
like.
detectives. They're going to be the ones
I want to hear how it's gonna turn out.
When the detectives finally arrived at the station, they started Chris's interview by asking him what caused the argument.
Because bro looked like a demon when he
felt
mad.
as if Olivia wasn't pulling her weight in the relationship.
I am very particular. If you heard that, that's true. I am very particular. You strive for the best for people. I work really hard, and I don't make excuses for myself, and I don't accept excuses for anybody else.
After telling her that he wanted a divorce, she went to the bedroom and grabbed the gun.
What did you say?
Really? You serious? Really? This is not going to solve anything.
Okay.
You know, this is not. You do not want to do that. You put that.
That's real rare. That's real rare.
Before you make a mistake and hurt yourself. She was crying. She was crying.
Chris handed over his cell phone, which had access to the home security camera footage.
Say you want to access just that camera. You touch that. And that's just that camera. Okay. You follow what I'm saying?
So far, let's go back to devices.
Yes, sir. And everything is labeled.
Carport, backyard, front door, back door, laundry room, inside garage, living room, kitchen.
The police examined this footage, hoping to corroborate Chris's story. At 8:41 a.m., Olivia can be seen going about her morning routine in the kitchen. Then, all of a sudden, the footage cuts out. 3 minutes later, at 8:44 a.m.,
I was thinking that too.
Theo is back up,
but that don't mean he's innocent.
Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the phone with 911. 11 minutes later, at 8:55 a.m., the responding officers can be seen entering the residence. That means that Olivia must have been shot during this 3-minute gap.
Somewhat smart about it.
In the interrogation room, Chris was asked why this footage was missing. He claimed that he had no idea.
We're still trying to pull up these videos here, okay?
3 minutes exactly missing? Get the fuck out of here. Cooking. Roasting, bro.
Why would there be no recordings on it?
Put him in the wood.
That I don't know. It should be. Everybody that went in that house should be on it. But like I said, the internet, you can go through days and it pretty much does it. We shouldn't have bought that. You just keep, like, you can pick whatever day you want and it's never going to be consistent. That's why I said it was a waste of money.
Well, I'm wanting desperately to find some video on here that corroborates what you're telling us, but almost all the videos start right after this event happened.
Chris had a bunch of excuses, from internet problems to not charging the camera properly. But at this point, the detectives were taking anything Chris said with a grain of salt. It seemed more likely that Chris, the only one with access to the footage, had tampered with it. Since they did not have the video, they had Chris reenact the moment that he tried to disarm Olivia.
Now go ahead and do my initial. She pulls it. Give me the Okay. And I go. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
I want the chair.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
I like the chair, man.
I'm reliving it.
Fine.
You are. I'm reliving it.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Sorry. You're fine.
I like the chair.
Did y'all see that? What the fuck?
I'm reliving it. You are.
That shit don't look real. Niggas is capping. Colin Kaepernick on the field, bro. That's bad. That's sad. And then a daughter.
So she should be shot in the back of her right head.
Did you feel me twist your? Did you feel me twist?
Back here.
Did you feel me twist your? I twisted.
With each question asked, it seems as if Chris was improvising the answer, actively
Type
trying to
shit.
make the puzzle pieces fit together, rather than telling the truth. The detectives ended their initial interview feeling more suspicious of Chris than...
And why? What the fuck is the bro? He on that. Why y'all don't see nothing? I'm a dickhead. Why y'all ain't telling me this joint was still like that? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh my god. Now I gotta go back. Just so y'all can see what the fuck happened. Cause y'all wanna be taking y'all time.
Twist your. I twisted.
With each
Don't
question
piss me
asked,
off.
it seems as if Chris was improvising the answer, actively trying to make the puzzle pieces fit together, rather than telling the truth. The detectives ended their initial interview feeling more suspicious of Chris than ever. They then moved on to other members of the family, starting with Olivia's sister, Angela.
Olivia Jones is your sister,
Alright, now,
right?
don't-
We've been
no,
talking
don't
a
talk.
lot lately. We talk every day. I drop her baby to her at the tax office. She's always been timid about everything, but she was the type that whatever went on in their home, she would keep it there.
Kind of a private.
Private person.
Yeah.
She loved her baby so much.
To have the option to just block out these thousands of adverts.
See, my thing is, I feel like they're not really showing the lady that passed as much as they should be. Because I think we've seen her like 1 or 2 times. 1 or 2 times. So it's not really helping. Like, do you feel what I'm saying? It's not really helping give. It's not really. Hold on. It's not really helping give that heartfelt. You know them heartstrings. You feel me?
She had to live for them. You know, she would never.
Angela went on to reveal the extent of Chris's control over Olivia.
She can't talk on the phone after a certain time. He controlled the finances. He never wanted to be in the presence of her family. Family reunions, anything, he never came. But she would have to step off, and when he would call, and all you could hear was him screaming and yelling on the phone. His character is agitation. Like, his character is to be aggressive. I just don't get it. Because all she wanted, my sister was a married type. All she wanted was to be loved. Yeah. She loved love. Like, she loved her babies. She wanted to live for her babies.
To make matters worse, Chris's ex-wife Letitia, who he initially met back in 1999, corroborated his pattern of controlling and aggressive behavior.
I met Chris Jones in 1999. It was just like a constant fight. Like, he strangled me, choked me out. drug me through the house. My skin was missing off my face.
What are y'all doing? Women. Women. What are y'all doing letting this happen? And men. What are y'all doing being weird? You should get choked the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe even to the, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of these things could just not happen, bro. Honestly, at the end of the day, bro, this shit is out of pocket. Cause niggas is it's like you see the nigga, you know what he on, so why is you with the nigga? Why is you even how you ain't peeping from the get-go? That's what I be on. That's all I be on.
Bruh. One time he bit my hand. He had this bite marks in my hand. This was what it was.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Bro, he's a savage.
That he would kill me.
He's an animal.
If I was to ever leave him.
He's an
told
animal.
Me how he would do it. The reason I never said anything or went for help was because I was extremely in fear of my life. Because I knew and I felt in my heart that he would kill me.
And most damning of all were the allegations made by Olivia's daughter Ariel during her interview. She explained what it was like living at the house with her mom and Chris.
One time they were arguing and I heard her say she couldn't breathe. I would see bruises on her. It broke her down to the point where she believed what he said. You won't be nothing without me, stuff like that. Right. Everybody knows my mom.
That manipulation shit is disgusting.
Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows that we were her world.
With each person interviewed, the allegations against Chris were stacking higher and higher. They doubled back with him, urging him to tell the truth about what actually happened to the missing footage.
To be honest, I think
I look guilty.
No,
I'm not deleting those videos. I look guilty.
Not if you say right now, what you just said a while ago. I freaked out. I panicked. I did some stuff I shouldn't have done. Is that one of them?
Yes.
How many did you delete?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just afraid of being blamed for something I didn't do something that looks really bad on me.
While the confession was a much-needed win for the detectives, there was still no trace of those crucial 3 minutes of footage.
What time did he call the police? What time did he delete that jump? Because how he had the time to delete that jump? I want to know that time.
However, the detectives did their due diligence.
I need to see
they
the
spent the days
timeline.
combing through all available footage from the house to see for themselves what daily life was like for the Jones family. In these recordings, the true nature of
And if
Chris
they
and
don't got a
Olivia's
timeline in this
relationship was on
video,
full
I'll make
display.
my own. No bullshit.
Then you gonna be looking stupid. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor, White. Look on the floor. Look on the floor.
Yeah, bitch.
Look on the floor. Look on the... Why is that like that? You're not paying attention. What the f***,
Okay, leave.
You wasn't worried about the son of a bitch a minute ago. That's your mother...
Niggas is weird.
I'm not playing with you. Lazy. You want to do something now?
Niggas is weird,
Look, give me
abusive,
that.
pedophiles,
You got all the goddamn answers. You don't put a goddamn thing around this.
bad people,
Right.
and R
This
word.
ass
I'm sorry, Toots. That was a slip of the tongue.
They fell on the floor side.
Y'all go YouTube, y'all ain't gonna hear it.
You look at it. You don't pay attention to what the f*** you doing. You all over the place, Olivia. You ain't got the chance to claim no f***ing law. Food on the wall. Who you burning now?
Me.
Harriet don't live here. It's you. It's always been you.
Chris would take any chance that he could to bully Olivia, constantly putting her worth into
Right?
question, even humiliating.
Bullying. How do you bully your spouse? or your wife or anything of that matter. He a cornball. He top tier cornballs. Niggas need to start making the list. There's a lot of cornball ass niggas in this world. I swear, bro. You might be one of them if you watching this, John. No bullshit. Don't be a weird ass nigga, bro. Like, what is your
hitting her
problem?
in front of her own daughter.
Like, and she already knowing what the deal was. She already was on that. She knew. She didn't know that she was gonna die, obviously. But she knew it was him when she got to the crib and found out whatever happened, bro.
I got to show ass. You didn't have a.
Because he called her. He called her up. Like, he probably was like, baby, I'm sorry to say this. Mom died or some shit like that. But she probably in her head trying to scramble this shit together. She already thinking that it was this nigga because he be on it already. It's like, nigga, what?
Yeah. You select you just had.
What is that delightful smell? Magical. And I know a thing or two about holiday magic.
What? Dog, that shit is out of pocket. No bullshit. When you get the chance, y'all, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate y'all. High tie hair on your... Damn. Fucking myself up. High tie hair... Damn. High tie hair on the X. Loving Molly, LUVNMLLY, LUVNMOLLY on Instagram, you hear me? Tyro's on all streaming platforms, that is, of music. And I just became a fucking Twitch affiliate, nigga. So fuck is you talking about? Subscribe on this joint too. Niggas is tripping. We in this bitch. You hear me? Like, type shit. All right, let's get back to it.
What do you get?
If most men in this world want a woman that got what? You wouldn't be doing this if I wouldn't have got upset. You would have bagged that. Life would be so much easier for me if you start thinking. You do dumb because you don't think.
This footage shed light on Chris's true colors and confirmed the allegations of abuse from Olivia's family. Detectives also looked into Chris's criminal records and discovered that he had a history of violent charges, including multiple assaults in 1996 and a
What the fuck is that? That was the joint? That was the joint back then? And then the line is crazy. The line is rectangular. That joint like a... That joint like a boomerang, dickhead. Fuck out of here. Ew. And then that joint look like it want to be curly, wavy, fucking puffy. Oh my god, no. He cooked
a
himself.
domestic assault in 1998, which led...
He mad at himself because of this. That's why he did all that. He's still mad at himself because of this dumbass fashion choice of his life. This dumbass face of his. He looked stupid as shit.
Ended him in jail for a brief period of time, even though they were still waiting for ongoing
Imagine getting booked at your lowest when you look the dumbest. What the fuck?
Forensic analysis results. Authorities believed that they had enough evidence to place charges against Chris.
News this morning, a Beaumont man is now facing murder charges in a Valentine's Day shooting.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening? Who is that? Is that the same nigga? Is this the same nigga? Bro.
Of his wife. Police say this man, Christopher Ray Jones, who worked as a correctional counselor at the Beaumont Federal Prison, killed his wife, Olivia.
Chris was charged with first-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in April of 2019. But unexpectedly, within 24 hours after being charged, he was released on a $150,000 bond and was put under house.
Niggas was working at the gas station in Turkey Hill at that time. Niggas was cutting up.
Arrest with a GPS monitor.
Now a man charged with murdering his wife is back at their home.
40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones was arrested and charged with shooting his wife in the face on Valentine's Day. His bond was set at $150,000.
On Valentine's Day is actually disgusting.
He paid and is now out.
Valentine's Day. I meant Valentine's Day. I meant Valentine's Day. I meant Valentine's Day. I meant Times Day. I meant in Times Day. I meant Times Day. I meant Nest Day. I meant Ines Day. I meant S Day. S Day. Day. A. Roll me a blunt tight.
Many taking to social media to voice their concerns, stating things like, "Can't believe he's out on a $150,000 bond. That's crazy. What's wrong with our system?" And, "Can't believe they would make his bond so low that he got out. He should not be walking the streets."
While out on bail, Christopher was allowed to continue operating the Jones family business, a food truck called One Plate at a Time. The judge allowed Chris to work while out on bail since the food truck is directly beside his home. However, this decision was controversial amongst Olivia's family and the community. They knew Chris was the only person with Olivia at the time of her death, and they all seemed to believe that he had killed her.
This food truck on Concord Road in Beaumont is a hot topic on social media. It's not generating rave reviews from many, but condemnation from a grieving family.
I don't see how would anyone want to support someone who murdered their wife on Valentine's Day, which is a day that we are supposed to celebrate love, and the day that
The image was tainted even further when the results from the crime lab came
Maybe
in.
I'm thinking
The
of a
bloodstain patterns at the crime
day.
scene indicated that the gunshot wound could not have happened in the way that Chris described it. Additionally, investigators found no gunshot residue on Olivia's hands, indicating that there was no way she was holding the
What? Bro, look, he about to be singing the blues in that bitch. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's fried eggs and beans, dickhead. What is wrong with him? Bro.
gun when it went off. There was, however, gunshot
Chat, shut up.
residue on Chris's hands and clothing.
The glue
Despite
was on
all of
his
the evidence
hairline.
pointing
The glue. I said a boomerang. He had a boomerang.
towards Chris, he pled not guilty to his charges. But before his trial would take place, Olivia's family held a gathering to honor her memory.
This Valentine's Day,
Praying for you.
purple and red balloons filled Rogers Park.
Purple means domestic violence, and red was one of her favorite colors.
1 year
Rest
ago
in peace
today,
to her, yeah.
Joshua Simmons lost his sister.
Valentine's Day was one of her favorite holidays.
I would give almost anything to have her back right now.
What's this year been like for you and your family?
If you can wrap it up in one word, it would be frustrating.
Frustrated with the fact that Jones isn't behind bars. Now the family wants to raise awareness for domestic
Still?
violence, but more than anything, they want justice for Olivia.
We want him to spend the rest of his
Is he still not cooked? Is he still not cooked?
life in prison, while my sister spend the rest of her life in the grave.
Bro, you
After
gotta be
finally having an
cooked.
opportunity
Alright.
to celebrate Olivia's life, her loved ones would once again have to face her death during Chris's upcoming trial. The courtroom was packed with family members from both sides. It had been over 3 years since Olivia's death, and despite the clear tension between the two families, they all wanted the same thing: justice for.
The fuck is that on his head? What are you doing, bro? What is that? Niggas still doing that? Y'all can't even really
And
see
despite
that joint. Look at that joint. That joint ugly as shit. He look like Shannon Sharp with the back of the neck.
Clear tension between the two families, they all wanted the same thing: justice for Olivia. Prosecutors Jimmy Ham and Mike Laird described Chris as an abusive partner with a violent past, and it was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Chris's defense attorney, Ryan Gertz, argued that Chris only grabbed the gun because Olivia was recklessly handling the weapon, putting both herself and Chris in a danger.
Obviously, that's cap because we already know her handprints was not on that bitch.
Predicament. Forensic pathologist Celestina Rossi provided critical bloodstain analysis and confirmed that Olivia did not have any gunshot residue on her, contradicting the defense's claims that her death was merely an accident. The testimonies and evidence combined ultimately overpowered the defense team. And on February 8th, 2022, Christopher Ray Jones was found guilty for the murder of his wife, Olivia Jones.
For this moment. The moment when Olivia's husband, Christopher Jones, was found guilty of murder. Olivia died at the hands of her husband on Valentine's Day 2019. And instead of spending a lifetime
rest in peace to her. No cap.
Behind bars.
We elected to agree with the state to a 30-year.
You see, oh, that's him. You peep. He switched his fit. He switched his hair.
Time behind bars.
His hair was always ass. Every step of the way, he always had some ass hair.
We elected to.
But he did this to himself because he thought that was gonna change his whole look. Fuck no. You just look like an old ass dickhead. Same dickhead, just old.
Agree.
And stupid as shit.
Agree with the state to a 30-year sentence because of the potential risk of, an even higher sentence.
In exchange, Christopher waived his right to appeal the conviction. After the judge handed
and that guy looked like Woody Harrelson.
Down this sentence, Olivia and Christopher's 2 daughters took the stand. Looking directly at their father, they described the impact of Olivia's death. The youngest daughter, who was only 11 when her mother died, said, quote, "I'll forgive you one day, but right now I can't." Throughout the trial, the prosecution described a history of abuse that finally blew up. Defense attorney Ryan Getz argued a different version of events.
I think that we'll never know what happened in that room. Ultimately, my impression from the jurors is that they just didn't believe Chris's version of events, and that really only left the one alternative.
This was an emotional day for Olivia's family. As they were leaving the courtroom, they were encouraging
that nigga's weird too. I mean, I guess he's he getting paid to do what he do, but
each other, saying today was all about Olivia and she won.
Christopher Jones is currently serving his sentence in the John M. Wynn Unit in Huntsville, Texas.
Good, dickhead. Is it illegal to talk bad about your client if you're a lawyer? Because that could have been a reason why he didn't say anything about it bad, or, just was being cordial, I guess you could say. A lawyer get in trouble for speaking bad about their client in the public. Lawyers can get in trouble for speaking badly about their client in the public. However, the specific consequences may vary depending on the circumstances and the lawyer's actions. Okay. So yeah, I figure that could have been another reason. Yeah, that would be misconduct. Yeah. I get it. Alright, but listen. I appreciate y'all for popping off. If y'all watched the whole video. We still on Twitch. Pop out. We probably live today. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, but y'all gonna get it soon. Y'all subscribe, do all that good shit, and it's been your boy Euro. Watch Euro.